Time to talk about sharks. No, I'm not talking about a sci-fi TV movie. I'm talking Jaws 2. Yeah, everyone knows how great the original is. Jaws 2 came out July 16th, 1978. And yeah, it's actually pretty good. It was obviously made by Universal. Um, yeah, it was stars Roy Scheider, even though he really didn't want to do it. Contract made him do it. And he still did a good job. Like that's all you got to do a good job, even if you don't want to do it. And your contract says you have to. Like, come on. It was written by Carl Gottlieb and Howard Sackler, and it was directed by uh, Janot Swark, who's like he's also done Somewhere in Time, Supergirl, and Bug from 1979. So yeah, it's pretty all right director. Had a budget of $30 million, made $208 million at the box office. Now this picks up right after Jaws, so basically the sharks in retreat. But then with Scheider's character, the sheriff, he is paranoid for a while, and he's trying to like get over the fact that there was a shark attack, mass shark, big shark problem the year before, or a few days before, I guess, and he's basically trying to come to terms to it, and he's paranoid, constantly looking out the ocean for sharks, trying to see to prove to the townspeople that it's still out there because he knows it. He has a good hankering feeling it is, and no one believes him. So, yeah, Amity Island never believes anybody. Amityville Horror. Oh, your house isn't haunted. There's no shark out there. It gets mass killing. It's like, come on, people. Anyways, yeah. So eventually, uh, the film, there's a really good character build up in this film. I thought the writing and the build up for this was really well done. It is a little step down from the first Jaws. It's obviously not magnificent, great, but it's still a really good follow up sequel. The best you could do for a film of that magnitude, I thought. Yeah, and I like how they hide the shark from this film to like about the last half hour. So you really don't really see very much of the sharks. More like all the paranoia, all the mass hysteria and stuff being built up, and they do a good job of it. And there's a lot of good likable characters. And the teens who act in this film bring their A game. They did so well in this movie. And basically, they all have a sailing race, and then the shark attacks them all at once. They crash all their boats and they're stuck adrift, and it sort of feeds off them. And Roy Scheider comes out and finds them and tries to help them and tries to get help to them. So, really good. Some of the death scenes are pretty good, and the realism in this film was actually pretty good. Like, there's one girl who is like adrift and is like scared shitless of what happened, and you can tell it on her face. That's how well it was acted. So, overall, the acting's really good. It's your typical shark movie once you get to the 30-minute mark. They have an interesting way of killing it. Like, I might spoil some of this right now, but basically they have the underwater cables, and he hooks one up with a trawler early in the film, and then they put it back. So then he ends up accidentally picking it up again when the shark's coming, and it's coming right at him, bites down, they electrocute it, and that's how they get rid of it. So overall, pretty well done sequel, I thought. Obviously, it's not to the caliber of Jaws, but overall, I think people overlooked this one a lot because the next two are pretty cheesy and that were more talked about. But people should check this one out more, I think. If I was going to rate this, I'd probably give it maybe let's give it a 4. It's pretty good follow up, I thought. Some people shit on it and stuff like that, but I think people should check this out. It's well underrated. So, Jaws 2, 4 in my book. I'll link the trailer down below if you haven't even knew that there's a sequel. Trailer's linked down below. Also, either down below or in my description box. My Instagram's linked there. Make sure you follow me there because I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. And yeah, like Jaws 3 and 4 are going to be up there soon. So, yeah. Make sure you follow me there. I also have other weird stuff you can check out on my Instagram. So make sure you subscribe to this to hear about more weird movies you probably never even heard of, and hear my opinions on big ones, big films, and concerts and stuff. Make sure you like, Comment down below if you've seen this. Let me know what you thought. And comment future shark movies for me to check out. And yeah, watch out, man. Jaws, great pets. Sharks, great pets. Yep. Till the next one. See ya. Stay clear of sharks.